welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing a first impression video on this new Sonia Kashuk. It is the Soft Focus Satin Matte Foundation. I am obsessed with the packaging one. As you can see, it's a gorgeous matte black container. It does have a pump, which is amazing for drugstore foundations because a lot of them do not have pumps. I'm hoping that this color is a good enough match for me. I did swatch it on my hand yesterday and it seems like it's close enough. I might have to do a little adjusting when it comes to concealer and bronzer and stuff like that. Do one side of my face with the beauty blender, one side of my face with the brush, so you can kind of see the difference of that. I'm also going to only prime one side and see if there's any difference with using it with the primer and without. So it's going to give you a lot of answers when it comes to this foundation. Because it is a satin matte foundation, I'm hoping that it gives off a satin to natural finish more than matte. I know that it's going to be a decent coverage just because of me swatching it on my hand. I had seen what the coverage was going to be, so I'm really excited to try this. So let's just get right into it. So I am going to go in with my Becca Backlight Priming Filter. I'm only going to put this on one half of my face, and I'm going to put it on the side that I'm going to be using the Beauty Blender on. Not for any specific reason, just because that's just what I feel like doing. And you can just see the difference in this primer, what side the face has it on. This side is just super glowy compared to this side. That's why I love this primer as much as I do. And then I am going to put some smoothing primer on. This I'm just putting everywhere that I need it. Mostly where I need it is just through the center of my face and on my forehead where I have a little bit of texture. And then through this area where my pores are just a little bit bigger. So, dipping right into the foundation, I'm going to put one pump on the back of my hand. I want to see how far one pump can get us. So I just have my damp beauty blender. I'm going to apply this to this side of my face. Okay, so I'm already seeing that one pump is not going to go very far. I'm already completely gone on the back of my hand, and I didn't even really cover my entire cheek. So I'm going to put 2 pumps on the back of my hand and then go back through. So far I can see that it's blending out really nicely with the Beauty Blender. I would say that it is a medium coverage foundation. I wouldn't say that it's super matte. So it is right when it says the satin matte finish, because it's not completely satin and it's not completely matte. So I think it's a good mix between both of them, and I'm really happy about that because I really wanted it to be more of a natural finish, not something that's super cakey. Okay, so I really like the way that that looks with the Beauty Blender. As you can see, it makes the skin look super flawless, super healthy. I am going to go in, I'm going to put 2 more pumps on the back of my hand. That is one thing that I'm noticing, that you need a lot of product. This product does not go very far. And then I'm just going to use a Real Techniques foundation brush and apply it to the other side. And this side is the side with no primer. So I can already see that I definitely like this better with the Beauty Blender, one. I don't know if you guys can see, it is leaving like streaky lines on the face. Now if I pat it in, it's starting to blend a little bit better. But I do not like it with a brush at all. So I'm actually going to go in with my Beauty Blender and finish out this side of the face. So that's one thing that we've already figured out. I do not like it with a brush. I definitely like it better with a Beauty Blender. And I do need one more pump for my forehead. So a total of 5 pumps to cover my entire face, and this is only one layer of it. So I feel like that is a lot of foundation that you have to use. Usually I can get a full coverage with about 3 pumps, and sometimes I can get 2 pumps. So you do have to use a lot of product. Now, there is 0.88 fluid ounces in this. L'Oreal True Match, there is 1 fluid ounce in this bottle compared to this. So the True Match has more. So this does have less than 1 fluid ounce, and that's, I feel like on an average, most foundations, drugstore and high-end, are about 1 fluid ounce. So the fact that you have to use a lot of this and you get less in the packaging, I don't know. I will link down below this foundation so you guys can see it, and I'll put the price right here. I'm looking at the finish of this and I'm really, really liking it. It is super natural. It's not clinging to my pores. It's not settling in any lines. It is super, super natural. It looks just like my skin, and it feels very lightweight. It doesn't feel like anything's on my skin at all. So I am going to go in. I'm going to put another pump on the back of my hand. I want to see if I can build the coverage a little bit. I'm going to put it just on my cheeks, just anywhere that I feel like I need a little bit more coverage. I want to see how buildable it is. So it's definitely a buildable foundation. And this color is a really good match. I'm actually really proud of myself for picking this out. That's one thing that I really, really hate about drugstore foundations is you can't swatch them until you get home. And it's really annoying because you're kind of just taking a wild guess. High-end, you can swatch it at the store, so you kind of know. Yeah, that's the only thing that is a downfall of this foundation. I'm really, really loving it. I'm loving the look. I'm loving the finish, everything. I just feel like I am using so much product. So much product. This will be a total of 6 pumps on my face right now. And I feel like that's a little, I don't know, that's a little much. And the pumps, the size of the pump is pretty well. Like, it's not like a small amount that comes out with 1 pump. You get a decent amount. It's just that it doesn't spread very well. Okay, so it's definitely a buildable foundation. I'm loving the look of this. Okay, so I am going to do a quick flashback test to see if there is any flashback coming off of this foundation. So I will be back in a few hours to check in with you guys once I finish my makeup completely and everything like that. I will come back onto camera after I get back from work. That will be the real test because I am a hairdresser, so the blow dryers, everything like that, it can get kind of sticky, it can get kind of hot, so that'll be the real test for this foundation. So I will be back in a little while to check in with you guys. Okay guys, so I am back and it is now 8:42. So it has been, I believe it was 11:30 when I had last filmed. So it has been close to 9 hours with this foundation, and I have to say that I am so impressed. It is unreal. This was such an affordable foundation, 1. And 2, the coverage has stayed all day. I mean, I have a little bit of redness around my nose. That's normally where the redness shows first. Other than that, it still looks really, really good. I'm super impressed. I mean, as you guys can see, I mean, it looks really good. And I'm just so happy with it. Everything about this foundation, I'm obsessed. I love it. In case, I don't know if I told you guys this, but the shade that I'm in is vanilla. This is the second lightest shade. So yeah, because it's 02. So it's 01, and I believe it goes to 10. So I'm pretty sure there's 10 or 11 shades of this. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, and the range is really, really good. It's very neutral. It's not too yellow or too pink. Yeah, I'm super happy with this. So I did have to touch up once today, and like I said earlier, I am a hairdresser, so I work in a salon, I work with chemicals, I constantly have a blow dryer running, so I do get a little oily while I'm at work, and I'm usually a very dry person, so I usually get a little oily right through this area. So I did have to touch up just with some mattifying powder from Soap & Glory that I keep in my purse. I just had to pat that a little bit earlier. That was probably around 5 o'clock. But other than that, I haven't touched up anything else. I really feel like this foundation has held my contour, highlight, and blush so well. I feel like sometimes throughout the day, it can kind of all just jumble together and it just starts looking patchy and dry and not fresh. And I'm really impressed. So I have to say I give a thumbs up, double thumbs up to this foundation. You can get Sonia Kashuk, I know, at Target and online. I don't think they have it at Ulta. I know you can get it at Target and online. I'm not 100% sure anywhere else that you can get it. But, yep. So that is the end of this video. I am going to go wash my face off. I cannot wait to take this makeup off. But let me know how you guys liked this first impression video. This is my first one on my channel, so I want to get your feedback. I want to know what you guys think I could incorporate into these first impressions. I really want to keep doing them. If you guys want to see more, let me know. If there's anything that you want me to try out, let me know as well. You can comment below and let me know anything else that you guys want to see when it comes to the first impressions types of videos. Also, you can leave a comment down below just letting me know whatever type of video you guys want to see next. I always want you guys to tell me what you want to see, because that's what I'm here for. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time.